How's everybody doing? Well, um, I will be flying out to West Palm Beach at 5:88 in the morning. The flight takes off. I gotta be at the airport by 3 a.m. So I'm going to try to do as much of the CUSP or in between CUSP videos as possible. Please forgive me if the television is on. My partner is watching TV, and I'm not gonna dislodge him from doing that. So bear with me, and I hope it's okay. It'll have to be okay, and it kind of fits with this combination: Gemini and Cancer. Now, if you see that the lighting is different, you see one side of the light in my face, and the other side is dark. This is symbolic of the phase of the moon. There's a side of the moon that's light, and there's a side that's always dark. So this represents the darkness and the light of the polar opposite sides of the moon, east and west. One side is light, one side is dark, facing the earth. The dark part facing the earth is what defines the dark phase of the moon, which is defined by Lilith. Okay, so I'm showing you another aspect of Lilith by being dressed in black. No, having my muscles showing because Lilith deals with sex and sensuality, and I have Lilith in Taurus, so you gotta display the physical body and its beauty, and beauty is relative. I may be beautiful in my own eyes, but it be repulsive to somebody else and vice versa. So beauty is relative, and the dark shades, all this symbolizes the dark demonic aspect of Gemini. The trickster, Elegba, Papa Legba, okay? Dealing and he's with the feminine mystique of the beauty of the cardinality of what is Cancer. These two combinations seem very unlikely. Very unlikely. So what's up? But before I tell you, let me introduce you to my new apricot mojito with infused mint leaves, lime, turmeric, all the healing stuff. And one of you told me to use carrot and celery and orange peel to restore my lungs. I know who you are. I just can't go back to reference barrier. I love you. I love you. Thank you for that suggestion because I did not know that. 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 So now I do, and that subscriber told me how to do that. And I've used celery a lot and all that, but I had no idea that you could use it to restore the lungs. That's why I love you guys. Because I learn from you as well as you learn from me. It's an equal exchange. It's an equal exchange, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to arrive at Palm Beach in a couple of hours and be in the sun with the palm trees and the beauty of Boca Raton in Florida. If I can, I'll probably stay a little longer if I could. If I could afford it. So please give your donation on PayPal. Give it for content. And many of you guys, you know. I've read the names of the people who have given me close to $1,200 in donations from the Italy trip that didn't happen. Okay, I'm using that money for me to stay where at my Airbnb. It kind of worked out. But I need more funds. Please donate for content. But you guys, I have not received your emails to get your free video. I'm giving the conference on Boca Raton tomorrow for those of you guys, and I mentioned your names, but I have not received a lot of your emails to download your photos, your videos. So I'm keeping my part of the word, okay? So please send me your emails at fernando.prudhomme at yahoo.com so that I can send you your videos, your free videos, okay? So I just wanted to mention that. You know who you are because I mentioned the name and I read the names, okay? So please send me your emails so that I can send you your videos, okay? It's a free gift. And while I'm in Boca Raton, I'm going to do a reading for the New Year, the New Year's resolution. I'm going to do a generic. And for those of you who want a specific reading for the New Year's, detailed specific reading, call me on, call me. I'm going to be on Instagram because I'm not going to be home. I'm not going to be my computer. So I'm not going to be on YouTube because I'm going to be in Florida. So for the 7 days, I'm not going to be on YouTube. So I'm going to be using my Instagram. And it'll be Fernando E. Prudhomme. Not the People's Astrologer Instagram, but Fernando E. Prudhomme. That's how I'm going to communicate with you guys. Because I'm not going to be at home in my computer doing YouTube. Okay? So and then and then you send the funds through Venmo. Send the funds through Venmo. Okay? All right. Thank you. So enough of all for the announcements. So now, let's talk about Gemini and Cancer, the trickster, the bad boy of the zodiac, with the sensitive, faint of heart Cancer, a cardinal water sign, active water. But before I do, let us select the music, right? Music to begin this combination. Okay. All right. My nose is stuff. It's been raining here in New York City. Raining every single fucking day. My nose, oh god, and it ain't the white blow. It ain't that. It ain't that. It's just in the sinuses and with the weather. When you get a bad back when it rains, you feel out. I'm 52, so I'm thankful that I look, good, I guess. But the age factor does weigh in, behind closed doors. Okay, so Cancer. What can I say about Cancer? Well, I love Cancer. Cancer is not always easy. Cancer can be very complex, paradoxical, quixotic, and unpredictable. But so can Gemini. So can Gemini. Okay, hold on, bro. Oh, I hate it when they take you out of your own, stuff on iHeartRadio. I don't like it when they do that. Okay, let us go with. Give me a second, guys. All right, there we go. Okay, now we're ready. I got my spliff and my apricot mojito. Ah, da, da, da. Aye. Cancer and Gemini, the feminine mystique with the trickster, demonic energy. But you know what? Even though this is a semi-square, air and water, semi-square, is irritation. A 90-degree square is conflict. But to be honest, Cancer can be very dark. It is dark. It represents Lilith, the dark aspect of the moon. So this should not be no surprise that Gemini, the demonic Elegba, Papa Legba, Eshu, the devil, Satan, or whatever name he goes by, is also very demonic energy. Both the moon is very demonic, and Cancer is the most demonic and the most dangerous of all the signs. The opposite polarity of Cancer is the devil, Capricorn. Okay? So there's more in common with this cusp than the apparent opposition that one might see from the outside looking in. Cancer is so sweet, so sensitive, such a pushover, such a sucker. So wow, wow, wow. One polarity of extreme. And then you have Gemini. Mutable air. Black. Dark. Symbolizes the same propensity and polarity of the dark aspect of the moon that we find in the cardinal aspect of Cancer. But understand that these are aspects of the ego and personality above Gemini and Cancer. Oh, the beat. The beat. It grabs me every time. And I didn't even like the split. I gotta do that carrot with the celery and orange peel. Cause baby, my lungs are like, yo, bitch, give us some love, give us some love. I do. Oh. And when you smoke and you drink, it does a number on your sinuses and on your lungs. Especially if you're a chronic drinking smoker. But I'm a Virgo, the sign that rules health and healing. I know how to jump it off. And even if I don't, I have the universe puts people in my life that helps me restore my tobacco. Like you, who recommended that celery with the orange peel and the carrots. And I'm an herbologist. I'm very good at what I do. I never heard about that. I've used celery because celery is very important in a lot of healing medicines. But this was very nice. I was impressed. I was like, ah. So understand that when you're dealing with Cancer and Gemini and the Cancer Gemini cusp, there's a lot to cover. A lot to cover. A lot to cover. If you have this in between cusp combination, you need to be charted. Just simple. You got to be charted because it's too much to cover. It's too much to cover with this combination. Let me. I'm excited because I'm gonna fly out tonight. And I've been trying to do this for 2 weeks. I'm also very nervous because I don't like to fly, so I gotta be really tore up and lit so I can handle the flight down to West Palm Beach. Now, here we have. Let's break this into two distinct categories. Um, when we're dealing with Gemini and Cancer, we're dealing with two functional speeds. I don't know if you watched my Capricorn woman video, how to understand a Capricorn woman. I mentioned, and I also mentioned that of the Capricorn man, that the sign of Capricorn comes in two speeds. Remember me mentioning that? Watch my Capricorn videos. Well, we have kind of like the same situation when we're dealing with Gemini Cancer. You have two definitions. The Gemini Cancer that we're going to talk about deals with the magician. The magician, remember Gemini, which is a cohort of Virgo, because they're both ruled by Mercury, the planet that deals with Merlin, Murdoch, Marduk, no, Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. That's Gemini, that's Virgo, that's Merlin, the magician, the Caduceus of Mercury. So this is a very magical cuspal in-between degree signature to have on the ascendant. So let's jump right in and discuss this aspect of the in-between cuspal degree on the ascendant. And understand that it is different. It's different. If you have the sun in that in-between cuspal degree, or if you have the moon. And if there are midpoints directed to this in-between cuspal degree, that's going to bear also noteworthy significance. Now, I have not covered the midpoints in my treatise or in my business. Midpoints in astrology is genius, and you can do a lot of interpretation successfully just on the midpoints without anything else. But it is extremely complex, and we will not cover this here. Now let's focus on Gemini, Cancer, in between cosmic degree, and the ascendant. Oh, no, God, oh, I couldn't even get it. I couldn't even get it out. No, I'm glad to have been born with Venus and Jupiter in Leo. Life, no matter how hard life is, how challenging life is, how sad and even depressing life is, when you're born with Venus in Leo or Jupiter in Leo, you bounce back. You bounce back. And especially with the moon in Aries. So those who were born with the Gemini Cancer cusp often find themselves to be the center of attention, whether they like it or not. And this is a prelude to Leo, which follows Cancer. There are some people that are comfortable, and there are people that are uncomfortable with being in the spotlight. Okay? But Cancers really find themselves Cancer Gemini. But this makes sense. If you go to my Gemini videos, how to understand a Gemini man or how to understand a Gemini woman, if you look at those videos, my earlier videos, Gemini is the sign of socialization. It is the worker bee, the bunny bee, the bumblebee, or the drone bee in the beehive. It's all over the place, making its rounds. Not so much because they are personally invested in wanting to get to know you. That's not really it with Gemini. It appears that way though. But what they're really after is your information, your knowledge. Gemini is a storehouse of knowledge. They give the impression that they're interested in you and they're actively engaging in you because they find you interesting. They don't find you really particularly interesting if they find out after the end of the day that you are a lousy conversationalist or that you don't offer anything of an intellectual education that the Gemini person can grab and use. You see, for you to attract Gemini's attention, you got to be very intelligent, very versatile, and able to handle any given situation that may occur moment by moment by moment. That's Gemini. And when you have a couple with the cardinality of Cancer, active water. I'm sorry, I have a call. You're gonna live a long life. You know, I just love you. I love you so much, Mrs. Scorpio. I love you. I love you! Everybody, you don't understand. You're on the air, my dear. You're on the air. Because out there, you're on the air. You call me and I answer. But you are, I need your help. I need your help. Yes. Money. I fly out tonight. I fly out tonight. I'll call you after I'm done with the video because we're on the air. The whole world is listening to our conversation. And you're a Scorpio, so I know you like your privacy. But I gotta call you because and they told me to call you because you're the only one that can help me. Everybody, a Scorpio. If you need somebody to come and help you, two people you can rely on. No, three. Aries, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Otherwise, you're done. My dear, I'll call you back after I'm done. Alright. Yes, everybody, I'm so sorry. So yes, going back, um, going back, uh, the Gemini person and the Cancer person, both polar opposites in polarity. Cancer is withdrawn, self-protective, self-preserving. The opposite polarity is Capricorn, the self-preservation principle. Okay? Gemini, the opposite polarity of Gemini is Sagittarius. They just want to collect knowledge from you. If this is a lower evolved Gemini, They don't give a fuck about you. But the knowledge that you got. Pick your brain and then discard you as a carcass after they got what they want from you. That's the low level energy of Gemini. The higher expression of Gemini in this same behavior is to collect knowledge from others, elevate and validate these people for their specific knowledge, and then make some kind of synthesis with that knowledge that Gemini gets from every single individual. When you have Gemini Cancer on the cusp, you got to use that energy and that information to heal the nation. Cancer is a nurturing, loving, healing sign. It says in the Bible, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. The world's greatest healers and greatest game changers on our planet are those that are able to integrate two realities and create a synthesis, a fusion that will help the masses. This is a potential that begins when you're born in between the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. Oh, the beat. Hey, Tito Rodriguez. I tell you, the music is what gives me the pyroplastic flow to deliver the energy and the information creatively. Is the music, the language of God. Okay, so how can we break this down when it comes to the human ego and personality? When you fuse together two potential dark aspects of human nature with the possibility of great healing. It's a dichotomy that you find in both aspects of Gemini Cancer. Understand that these people can really be the life of the party. These people can really be the life of the party. Whether it's a dinner party they have prepared for all their near and dear friends, or they go out on the night on the town after they get off work. You have the happy hour, you go for drinks. It doesn't matter what is the occasion. The social setting and the social construct will be that will provide a platform where you can meet other people and connect with other people intellectually or psycho-emotionally. If we're talking psycho-emotionally, we're talking from the aspect of Cancer. If we're talking intellectually, we are talking about Gemini Cancer. Okay, give me four more minutes, because it's not. Listen, hey. Oh no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. Yes. So what we're going to do is that we have to bring down the the different dichotomies, of how you can create this fusion. This fusion can be created when we have an intellectual understanding of how to use emotion and intellect. When you know how to balance emotion and intellect, you have a not you can become a magician that can bring about manifestation to the intent of emotion and feeling with the power of the spoken language. It says in the Bible, life and death is determined by the power of the tongue. Who can tame such beasts? Okay? So understand off the bat that this is a very powerful combination. If we're dealing with Native American Indian magic, power, which is Native American, which is the power of the spoken voice, the ability to invoke, to bring magical manifestation by the power of invocation. This in between cosmic degree signature and the ascendant confers people who have the power to bring into manifestation that which they speak. If you have this combination on the ascendant, you have the power to speak, and to the power of language, to the power of the voice, bring about the manifestation that you speak. Cancer is cardinal. So whatever lies dear to your heart, if you speak it, will it into existence, that makes you one powerful bitch motherfucker with this combination on the ascendant. Oh, I'm sorry. We are done with this combination.